I will say this. Off the field, the Mahomes Foundation that he does, what this guy does in Kansas City might be unmatched by any other player in the league as far as being all 10 toes down, boots on the ground. And that includes everyone that we love and we've given so much love for. He is as a part of Kansas City and the entire community as any player represents their fan base. Mahomes, just hats off again and see what you do next year.
I agree with you totally. I remember we were at the Houston Super Bowl between Tom Brady and Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons and the Patriots. And Lee Steinberg, who was my agent, walks up at his party and introduces me to this young man named Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there talking to him, and I remember going into the combine. There wasn't much talk about the young man. It was about Mitch Trubisky. It was about, Deshaun Watson and everybody else.
Deshaun Kaiser.
And all of those guys in that scenario, Nathan Peterman, and all of them. And Patrick was an alpha. I got a chance to mentor him during the combine process, and you just watched guys step to the forefront. A group of alphas, guys that step up and become one of the group in that. Deshaun Watson certainly did that. So did Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
And we've watched him go. And I remember walking out of the Lee Steinberg's party that day, the Saturday before the Super Bowl in Houston. And I remember walking out, and there's this guy all by himself, just standing there waiting for his Uber to come, and it's Patrick Mahomes. And to think in that moment, like, this will be the last time, realistically, this young man will ever be able to stand by himself, alone, waiting for an Uber to come get him because of what Peter has just said, what everybody else has seen. And as somebody who wanted to be great at the quarterback position in the NFL and wasn't able to accomplish it, to see somebody go out and do it in the fashion in which he does is so impressive. There is a small group of people who can say they played quarterback in the NFL. And to know how difficult it is and how hard it is to get up week in and week out to do what he does, and to see him do it with such ease, and for me to, in that moment, to go, oh my God, this game's over because of who he is. You talk about the wide receivers he threw touchdowns to in the last two Super Bowls.
That's right.
Like, Sky Moore didn't even get on the field last night, right? He catches the touchdown last year.